Ahoy! Well, it's an exhilarating morning out here. May 25th, 2024. Out on Ottawa Beach. It's about 60 degrees and it's blowing. And the waves are coming in. Look at that. Yeah. It's still... It can still get chilly. Even in late May. At this latitude. Oh. Yeah, the water's still cold. Oh. Look at that. Wow. And the flag's standing proud. So we call it onshore breeze. Yep. Take a walk down the beach here. Woo! Alright, there's a moment for you. Ahoy once again. Well, I hiked up the beach to Tunnel Park, where I rode my bike the other day, and I don't know, it's like a couple miles maybe. There's like nobody here, and it's Memorial Day weekend. It's Saturday. It's a little brisk. It's still May, and even in June we can get. Look how the sand kind of blew up and like covered part of the stairway. Look at this. That's north. I think you can see all the way to Grand Haven at least. See, and there's Big Red. So that's where I started, down there to the south. You can see the dunes here. The dunes don't move around a whole lot, you know, once they get covered in grass. And then, of course, trees, it stabilizes the dune. Yeah. And they got like this boundary, you're not supposed to swim out past those pilings there. And there's lots of like these staircases that go over the dune. This onshore breeze is bringing blue skies. So it's going to be sunny today, but the temperature, it's not going to get out of the 60s, which I think will be really lovely. It'll feel great being in the sun with the brisk air. And it's supposed to keep blowing, but the wind is supposed to moderate later on. Right now, it feels like it's blowing about 25, maybe 20. gusting to 25 or maybe 30. So yeah, people have properties along here, you know, with gazebos and pavilions that overlook the lake. So there's a park along here every, you know, couple miles, typically. Yeah, if you get out here early, there's nobody. Just nobody, especially on a day like today. So yeah, there's some nice houses. You see the American flag standing proud. Look at that. The wind's really whipping it. And then here's the end of the bound. Here's the end of the park here. And it's like, so you're only allowed, technically, or which means that you're only allowed to walk along the water's edge up to the ordinary high water mark. Trespassers are subject to prosecution. So I'm really only allowed, what is the ordinary high water mark? Is it just this? Really only allowed just to walk here? Seriously? I mean, are you telling me that if I'm up here, I'm trespassing? I mean, it's not really a definite boundary, is it? Now, it's early in the season, the water's low. So I think the high water mark might actually be maybe like, you know, like another, say the water was another 3 feet higher, or even 2 feet higher, it would be up to here. So I think I'm okay to walk in here, right? And I mean, I don't think people in Michigan, and again, I'm being a little bit, you know, biased in favor of my home here, but I don't think anyone's going to come out here with a shotgun, you know, just because I'm walking like above the ordinary high water mark. And again, I mean, I'm thinking it's probably maybe along here, so. Ooh, there's some dead fish. Yep. Yep, we're gonna have blue skies today. Blue skies are coming. Yeah. Another hour or so we'll have sunshine. Kind of getting there already. You can see up there, right? So. All right. Signing off. Alright, so I'm a little further down the beach. So, you know, Big Red is still, I don't know, like a mile away or whatever, but here's where the dunes get pretty high. You can see these long staircases that come down from their properties. And I should be good here, presuming I am standing offshore from the ordinary high water mark. So I'm thinking it's like there somewhere. So yeah, the dunes get pretty high. And they have to keep on rebuilding these staircases. Because, you know, like the ice and stuff, and like storms come along. I mean, we haven't seen any big waves yet. I mean, this is a kind of an ordinary, yeah, these are just little waves coming in. I see some big waves coming in. You know, they'll damage. You know, look at, they got boulders, like a breakwater there to prevent erosion. So yeah, they wouldn't have all that stuff there if the water didn't go that high. And, you know, now that wouldn't be the ordinary high water mark. That would be like the high water. Oh, the sun! Yay! Yeah, so I think I'm fine. See, here they're building a new staircase. See, they got the framing set up for it. And so they got to come along here and actually put the steps in. Looks like they're building it out of metal. Probably a good idea. See, they got like these big sandbags. So yeah. Now, global warming, you know, the effect of that, I mean, it does increase precipitation. So yeah, I mean, that would, the lake levels would tend to go higher. I would expect the lake levels to continue to rise. For the foreseeable future. So, and if you go south of, you know, the channel up there, if you go south, the beach gets very narrow. The beach used to be a lot wider, and now it's just like, in some parts it's just a little strip. It's like this wide, and then you got the dune. So, wow. Look at this one here, man. Okay, and they have proud actually they've got this comes down to a platform and there's no access. Oh, I guess they got a ramp or something over here. Huh. Yeah, so I guess they're proud University of Michigan graduates. And they're proud about a lot of things. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, right, the sun's coming out. Look at that, those clouds. Look, it wasn't that long ago. It was overcast now. As the old line goes, you don't have to wait too long if you don't like the weather. So here's more. So yeah, it's all big houses along here with their own private beach access. Some of these staircases get pretty elaborate. Look at this one. I like this one with all the landings. Instead of just one straight shot, or say, you know, flights that go sequentially. I mean, this one, and again, it depends on the contour that you're trying to traverse, right? So here you got like little, takes little turns, and then you got like a little pavilion up there, kind of 2/3 of the way up. place. It's like 3 stories. They have amazing views of the sunsets, and the sunsets, I haven't really captured a sunset yet. But yeah, the sunsets on Lake Michigan from, you know, the shore here, the eastern shore, the Michigan shore, I'd say I've seen some pretty amazing sunsets, I'll tell you. And I should be able to capture some in the near future. So here's a staircase where the flights go up at, you know, 45-degree angle. You know, compared to this one, it's basically just a straight shot down. So yeah, a lot of variety. And here you can tell they've built a new one. Right, this is all fresh wood. The wood hasn't weathered yet. And I was walking by here earlier, I think I saw someone working on this staircase. So yeah. Oh, in fact, yes. See, there's somebody up there working on it. And see, here's a couple of old, I don't even think that goes anywhere anymore. Like, that's kind of disused. But this is what happens to them over time. They get weathered and they start to, you know, get rickety, and eventually they'll collapse. Here's another old one. That house looks kind of weathered too. Yeah, so yeah, it takes a lot of maintenance along here. Whew. Look at that. Here at Ottawa Beach State Park, where I can go anywhere on the beach I want without fear of prosecution. And yeah, the sun's out, the clouds are nearly gone. Look at that sky. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a great Memorial Day weekend. Now they got the yellow flags out. I think if you remember maybe you saw some earlier footage. I don't know if I posted it actually, but there were green flags out saying it was okay to swim, but the yellow flags are like, nah, don't go in the water. It's a little rough. See, there's the ends of the 2 piers. See the south and the north pier heads. Big red, of course, with the American flag flying proud. This onshore breeze. And yeah, yellow flags. See, it has, you know, the word yellow, and then it also has it in Spanish. volleyball net set up. You better account for the wind. Legend here. So, okay, so this is like a medium hazard, moderate surf and or currents. So see, this is moderate. This ain't high yet. So, and of course, absence of flags is not assure safe waters. So, I guess you can still go out there, but again, only to those pilings. So, yeah, it'll be a ride. I'm sure there'll be some rescues today. So yeah, this is, they got what are they, how many, well, they got like 12 volleyball courts here. No, they got more, they got like 16 or more of them. They've only got some of the nets strung. Starting to arrive. You can see the channel from here. See between the two pier heads. North and south. Look at all the solar they got on the arcade here, whatever this building is. This is where the bathrooms are. And they got like a grill and an ice cream place. Of course, you can buy t-shirts and umbrellas and beach balls and, you know, that kind of thing. Let's see here. Whew. Oh man. Yeah. The beach place. Here you go. The Holland Park Cafe. Yeah, they're not open yet. That's all your stuff that you need. You can rent, you know, chairs and man, there's where they have the ice cream, and you can get Vernors. Yeah, Vernors. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Well, if you've been following the channel, this should start to look familiar to you. Well, there you go. www.icecreamflavors.com. Yeah. Beginning of Memorial Day weekend. 3 days.